Hello, football fans, and welcome to this Big North Spotlight game featuring two teams that are close to the top of the Big North Conference. The number 12 ranked Iroquois Eagles going on the road to play against the number 5 DeKalb A&M Barbarians in a huge game that will have big ramifications in the Big North Conference, as whoever wins this game will be in the driver's seat in terms of controlling their own destiny, be one of the two teams to go to the Big North Conference Championship game. So a huge matchup here. So if you're excited for what's about to go down, do me a favor and please smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you happen to be new. Let's go ahead and get into this game action, Sally. With that being said, it is now officially time to get this game underway between the Iroquois Eagles and the DeKalb A&M Barbs. DeKalb A&M, actually both of these teams have a lot to play for. Both teams, not only have an outside chance of making it to the college football playoff at the end of the regular season, but both teams are both still in the hunt to go and play in the Big North Conference Championship game. So a big game for both teams here. We'll see what happens here, as the Iroquois Eagles are actually already across midfield. But facing a 3rd and 8 though, we'll see if the Iroquois Eagles will be able to convert. As now Kelly will set to drop back to pass, go over the middle to actually the left-hand side to Williams, who gets across the 35-yard line for another first down. And so this opening drive for the Iroquois Eagles already has them deep into DeKalb A&M territory, and they're only going to get deeper as the Eagles already find themselves in the red zone. As 1st and 10 will have Kelly go up the middle for a 6-yard gain off of the quarterback keeper as well. As the Eagles facing a 3rd and 6, a couple plays later, we'll see if they can convert another 3rd down here, as Kelly will go ahead and try to do the quarterback keeper one more time, but this time the Barbarians were ready. And so the Eagles will go ahead and force a field goal, but the Iroquois Eagles do strike first regardless, taking a 3-0 lead here. As now 2nd and 9, going to go across the middle to Bates, as the DeKalb A&M already has themselves a first down on their first drive as well, as they only need 1 yard to pick up the first down, and they will do just that, as Walker does get them across the 40-yard line with a new set of downs to work with. As now 2 plays later, going to go to Delaney, who has it broken up. Thought he had an opportunity to make a football move, so I'm surprised they didn't call it a fumble right there. But instead, it will be a 3rd and long. Walker will try to scramble upfield in order to pick up the first down, and thought he had it actually, but he forgot about the football though. And so the Iroquois Eagles are going to be able to pick this thing up. And so another 1st and 10 coming up here for the Eagles off of the turnover. Definitely a good sign for this offense. As a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, Kelly will drop back to pass. He has time in the pocket, and he's going to send this one deep. He's got himself a man, and he gets Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And the Iroquois Eagles, off of the turnover, are able to make this instantly a 10-0 ball game. As now DeKalb A&M will go ahead and take over. They turned the ball over the last time out. We'll see if they have better luck this time around, or at the very least do a better job of taking care of the football. As DeKalb A&M now has a 1st and 10. Walker going to go ahead over the middle. It's incomplete though. Broken up at the very last second. So now 2nd and 10. Walker will drop back to pass once again. He's looking over to the right-hand side. Gets it to Williams. A nice grab way to get up there. And they're going to be rewarded with a pass interference. So with it being a spot foul, they're able to get it up all the way to the 32-yard line. It's a spot foul at the ACSA level. So now 2nd and 2 coming up here. Walker will drop back to pass. He goes to the right-hand side. He overthrows him now. And what's worse than no one's going to be able to catch this man. Blood is gone like a girl in a country song. Touchdown, Eagles. And you want to talk about opening up that can of whoop ass. That's a way to do it right there. Iroquois Eagles, we're not even done with the first quarter of play, and they already have themselves a 17-0 lead here in this ball game. as we do have a first down for the DeKalb A&M Barbs. As they'll look to pick up the pieces, 2 straight turnovers, leading to 14 points for the Iroquois Eagles. Gotta do a much better job of protecting the football from here on out, because this is a very good football team, and they will take advantage of turnovers if you turn this football over. As there's a 3rd and 5 for DeKalb A&M. We'll see if they can pick up the first down and not turn the football over. That's also very important as well. As Walker will drop back, go to the right-hand side, and look what happens! Another fumble! And this time Smith recovers. And so the 3rd turnover for the DeKalb A&M Barbs. And so the Iroquois Eagles, they have themselves the football once again. As we're getting very close to the end of the first quarter here. The Eagles driving as well, as they're now just barely on the edge of the red zone right now after that first down play. As a couple plays later now, 2nd and 6, going to try to get it to Robertson, who cuts it back inside, diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! And the Iroquois Nation standing up right now, as we're almost done with this first quarter of play already. And it's a 24-0 ball game. What a dominating performance right now for Iroquois to start this ball game. Be interesting to see if they keep up or if the Barbarians can recover. They're the number 5 team in the nation. If they lose this game, this could very much knock them out of the college football playoff conversation. So DeKalb A&M, man, they really need to get their butts into gear right now. As a 2nd and 5 right now, trying to throw it over the middle, but it's incomplete though. As now 3rd and 5 coming up. Walker under center, getting ready to take the snap once again, going over the middle, finds Adams though, who gets him across the 40-yard line for the first down. It's the first time that DeKalb A&M has gone across the 50-yard line so far today. As I'll throw it to the left-hand side, over to Delaney, who gets him to the 25-yard line now. So another first down for DeKalb A&M. As now 1st and 10. Walker dropping back the pass. He's looking around, going to go ahead and scramble upfield though. Able to slide down before taking a shot. He looked like a man that was going to be lit up like a Christmas tree if it wasn't for that, little slide down right there by the quarterback. So a very smart play. And Speedo smart plays, trying to throw it up for his big body tight end, but it doesn't work out. So now 3rd and long coming up here. Can DeKalb A&M go ahead and convert? As Walker dropping back to pass, facing pressure, going to try to get out of there, throwing it towards the end zone, but it's deflected away. But DeKalb A&M finally gets that 0 off the scoreboard. However, it's still a 24-3 lead. So, I mean, right now, you just got to get stops right now. Trading scores is not really going to go and help you at this current juncture of the ball game, even though it is pretty early. You want to try to eat into this comeback as much as possible. Just trying to go out there and get the job done. As now 3rd and short coming up here. Kelly going to go ahead and take the snap from the shotgun. As Kelly will go ahead and take it up the middle. He is stuffed at the line of scrimmage though. So they force a punt there at the very least. But unfortunately for DeKalb A&M, the offense could not do anything, to get anything going on their next drives. A 3 and out, giving the ball back to the Iroquois Eagles. As Walters, he's down the sideline. Wait a minute, he's also gone like a girl in a country song. Touchdown, Eagles. It is now a 31-3 game. And man, I'll tell you what, when I got this game all fired up, I was not expecting this kind of performance right now. Iroquois looking real convincing right now. And meanwhile, DeKalb A&M looking like some pretenders all of a sudden, as Tolbert down the sideline, getting across the 35-yard line before being forced out of bounds. As the Barbarians still looking for their first touchdown of the day. Will it happen here on this drive? Right now it's looking pretty good, getting an 8-yard run of the middle. But got a 3rd down here. Walker got to convert. Gets it to Delaney, the big body tight end. He's able to make the catch and cut upfield in order to pick up the first down. As now 1st and 10. Walker going over the middle, gets it to Adams, who rolls across an Iroquois body in order to get to the first down marker. They're going to mark it as such. as Walker and company looking to get on the board once again. Can they do it? Walker diving for the end zone. Touchdown to DeKalb A&M. The Barbarians finally getting a touchdown in this ball game, man. And they cut this thing down to 3 possessions. But the age-old question, can they get another stop? Last time out, they gave up a long touchdown pass on the right-hand side. We'll see if they have better luck this time around, though. As it looks like the Iroquois are more than content to actually go ahead and run out this clock and go into halftime. We'll see if that holds up as they actually pass the football, get it over to White, and he's forced out of bounds at around the 41-yard line. As a few plays later now, having a 3rd and 4 coming up here. Iroquois still taking their time. They have 3 timeouts. As Kelly looking around, he's dropping back to pass again, but doesn't like what he sees upfield, and it's going to go ahead and scramble down and pick up the first again. The Iroquois Eagles in DeKalb A&M territory. As 2 plays later now, Kelly somehow getting himself out of there. I thought he was going to be sacked, and he almost gets a big run going too. If it wasn't for that diving tackle, he could have gone for many more yards. As another 1st and 10 coming up, going to get it to Robertson, who's got space. He breaks 1 tackle. He breaks some more. He's in the end zone himself. Touchdown, Iroquois. And another touchdown for the Eagles. Means we will be going into this locker room with a 38-10 game. Can DeKalb A&M get themselves together in this second half? We're about to find out. So here we go, second half of play getting underway. And here's the Iroquois Nation with the football once again. DeKalb didn't get the football to start the second half, but they actually went 3 and out. So here's this Iroquois offense out once again with the momentum, as well as they got a touchdown to end the first half of play. And they pick up right where they left off once again as they go ahead and get, another first down to start this drive. As a couple plays later, 2nd and 8, Kelly going to go ahead and scramble once again, nearly getting to the first down marker. Going to be just 1 yard shy. As Miles Kelly gets up to the line of scrimmage with his guys, facing 3rd and 1. Going to run it to the right-hand side with Robertson, who gets him across the 40-yard line for the first down. Is now 1st and 10 coming up for DeKalb A&M as we have looks like an illegal procedure on DeKalb A&M. That's going to knock them back a little bit. Now facing 2nd and very long. Just got to worry about getting some yardage if you're an Iroquois, or you can just do what they did right there and pick up the first down right from the get-go. 2nd and 17, not phasing these guys whatsoever. As Kelly dropping back. Going to try to throw it upfield, but doesn't get it off in time, and he is sacked in the backfield. As now they face 2nd and long. Good trying to get it to Kelly, who's got some space, but there's a fumble. And DeKalb A&M recovers. That's exactly what needs to happen for DeKalb A&M to try and come back. We'll see if they can get a drive going, but look what happens. Another fumble on literally the very next play. And so it's a glorified punt for the Eagles. At least that's what it seems like. And so now, 1st and 10 coming up again after the fumble. Kelly going to go ahead and scramble upfield. Make a man miss. And going to slide down inside the 20-yard line for a first down. The Eagles with another red zone opportunity. We'll see if they can turn that into 6 points. As they throw it to the outside to Walters, who dives from the end zone. And he's in again. Another touchdown for the Iroquois Eagles. 45-10. I think we're just going to cut towards the end on this one. See what the final stats are, of course. So while the Barbarians did put up some points in the 4th quarter of play, this game was decided well before the final whistle was sound. The Iroquois Eagles, ranked number 12 in the nation, take care of business, defeating the number 5 team in the country, winning by a final score of 52-25. An insane game that we just witnessed out here, man. And it'll be interesting to see how the polls react, but it looks like the Iroquois Eagles are going to be on a crash course to get themselves into the Big North Conference Championship game. They got 2 games left. They got to take care of business. Be interesting to see how far DeKalb A&M, does fall down in the polls. They did lose the number 12 team, but they did lose pretty badly. But in the meantime, though, I am going to go ahead and sign off, though. Tomorrow, we got the non-primetime games throughout the ACSA. Gonna have 5 games showing in one single episode, as well as take some look at some other scores around the league. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you leave a like, as well as hit that subscribe button if you do have to be brand new to the channel. This is John J. Game on the mic, hoping that you guys are all having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.